I have a lot of businesses who've come back to an article I wrote earlier for Whiteark about storytelling, and they want to know, how do I go about telling my story, my value story for my business? So I wanted to give you some tangible actions and questions for you to help clarify what you do and why you do it. But ultimately, it will help you tell your business's story in a genuine and engaging way for those who have to consume it. So the first question I always say to people trying to tell their story is, why do you exist? When you decided to first start your business, there was a story that went with it. It could have been related to a problem that you were having in life that you wanted to resolve, or for a really personal or commercial reason. So revisit that why you exist and remind every member of your team, your staff, your customers, whoever will listen. This will deliver a holistic view of the background to your passion and the purpose and why it matters so much to you. So why do you exist? The second question I would actually ask myself is, how does your story silence your competitors? So what makes your story different? So your customers, like you, are exposed to so many narratives from your competitors and from others, so much noise every day. So having a story that will elevate your company from the rest is so important. It gives you an edge, and more importantly, it ensures your customer's choice becomes an emotional one about you. It actually pulls them into you. So why do you exist, and how does your story set you aside from everybody else? The third one for me is, your staff are your best storytellers. So engage them in your stories. Ensuring that they understand the reason why you exist is so important. They also need to be clear on the role and the importance of the story in the way they work with customers. So if I've got to put that simply, if they believe and connect to your story, and they'll actually create meaning through your story for themselves, their motivation will naturally resonate when they share it with customers, and it'll work. The fourth one, which is really, really important, is customers that care are the best ones. So what do I mean by that? Your story's a chance to create an emotional connection, makes every customer feel about a particular problem that they may have. So draw that connection to your customer. If you want someone to trust you with their hard-earned cash, you need to engage them in a way that entices understanding and meaning for them, for their problem. So your story's got to connect and resonate for them. So make it about them. Stories drive choices is the next point. So there is a gap in the market when it comes to businesses sharing their own unique humanistic stories to drive connection with customers at a really emotional level. This is one of the key reasons why I started with my partner Joe Whiteark, because there was a real connection about us wanting to help business transform to whatever their tomorrow was. So stories give us purpose, and the most awesome stories actually help you engage your customers even better. So for me, there's 5 key points. Why do you exist? Make a few notes. Remind yourself why that's so important. How does your story silence the stories of your competitors? So really relate that back to that personal reason why you exist. Your staff are your best storytellers. Customers that care about your story and its context for their story, they're the best ones. And stories drive choices. So you know what? The more stories you push out there, the more choices people have got to make. Good luck with your storytelling, and I hope that was a useful Whiteark bite.